And we're
All
live.
right. Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 8, Hardhome review. So let's start with, let's just jump to the fucking all sorts of awesomeness. That was the end of the fucking episode. And then we can go back to Daenerys, not doing anything on her own and having to have finally somebody come in with the voice of reason. But we'll get to that because we'll get to that. Daenerys is... I can't wait till she dies. But all right, Hardhome. We had Jon and Tormund Giantsbane and not Gren. Gren's dead. Who's his buddy? Joe somebody. Who's the fucking guy that was with him? Steve. That's a gross name.
Steve from Walmart.
What?
I don't know if they ever said his name before, did they?
They have. Pip. Wait, is it Pip? No, Pip's dead. I don't fucking know. Who gives a shit? Yeah, Pip's really fucking dead. That guy got drowned in his own blood. Alright. So, so they go over there. Jon goes over to Hardhome to try to talk some sense into the elders. Lord of Bones, we haven't seen him since fucking season, 2 or 3. And he comes up and, yeah.
He didn't quite make it that far, you know?
He did it. He really did it. I mean, Lord of Bones must have been, in his own mind, must have thought he was so badass to fucking, poke fucking Tormund, call him a fucking cocksucker, and then Tormund takes his fucking cane and beats the shit. Oh, I loved it. He just whacked him to death. It was amazing.
Too bad the last thing that came out of his mouth was cock.
Sadly, the last thing that came out of his mouth was his teeth and blood. But yeah, cock, sure.
The last word, I suppose.
Oh, so, and then we see the new leader of the Fens, who is their new god, now that their old god is dead. And he died later on. But he meets with the elders. We meet this chick who we haven't seen before. I mean, I understand new characters. You have to cast them at some point, but I don't know her name, but she was a really big bad. She had the seashells. She probably lived with a tribe that was near the ocean, the frozen oceans. But, yeah, she's really, she had the seashells and everything. She was really cool about all that. And, of course, it had to be a Fen that told Jon to go fuck himself.
And
I love how Jon led with, they're like, what happened to Mance Rayder? He's like, he died. And they're like, how? He's like, well, I put an arrow through his heart. Like, that's such a writing, he couldn't have said he was burning to death, so I shot him with an arrow. Is there a ghost in my fucking closet? Why is that? Oh, because of the wind. Never mind.
That dramatic that conflict.
What?
You need the dramatic effect and the conflict of that scene. That's why he said it like that.
I know, but I mean, if I'm there and I'm surrounded by, not the enemy, but people who want me dead, I'd just be like, he was burning to death, and I put him out of his misery. And just fucking, just go politician on them. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna react, because Tormund did say that southern cunt Stannis had him fucking burned, and he put an arrow through him for mercy. So I don't know if that'll come back into play or fuck it. I thought the way they handled it in the books was a lot better. The way, I mean, we wouldn't have gotten this awesome scene that happened at the end, but in the books it went a lot faster. But fuck it, whatever. I did enjoy this ending scene. I mean, the fucking panic. You saw the scope of Mance Rayder's fucking army when they zoomed out. Yeah, it looks like CGI, but I mean, they don't have the budget to actual people. But fucking massive. Hardhome is huge. It's great. And I don't know. I just that last scene, and then all of a sudden, they start loading everybody onto the ships, and half of them stay with Jon, half of them are like, "Go fuck yourself," and the big giant wound. Huh?
Not even that close to number. 5,000 went with Jon. And there wasn't over 100,000 there still.
We were talking about.
Well, they estimated 5,000.
Right. But there were still 100,000, maybe 90,000 that stayed.
No.
There wasn't
90,000 people there.
There what?
There wasn't 90,000 people there.
Well, remember they can't
Yo, everybody.
fit that all show. Like you have to sort of take it like it's 100,000 fucking. It's about 90,000 people, 85,000. Like it would have taken at least like a day to move everyone out in one shot, but they had already been moving them out for about 2 hours before. Like me and Kyle had the same thought. I thought it was a fucking avalanche or something. I actually didn't think it was going to be the White Walker. I thought it was something else. I thought they were all going to see Drogon. I thought it was going to be Drogon.
I knew right away
over.
White Walkers. Like as soon as that avalanche hit and the dog started barking, I was like, oh shit, White Walkers, it's starting.
Well, there was no avalanche. It was just like a fog. It wasn't an avalanche. But I thought it was Drogon who was coming. And it wasn't fucking Drogon. I would have liked it to have been Drogon, but it wasn't him. And let me tell that fucking Finn closed the fucking gate. What a piece of shit. Close it. I mean, I know why he did it, but I mean, God damn it.
Get another couple hundred through the gate.
What?
At least get another couple hundred through the gate before you shut it.
Yeah, you know, right? Like that's you know what? I joined that chick and Torben Giants Bane when I say I fucking hate Fens. I really do.
He kind of redeemed himself.
What is it with you and redeeming people? What do you mean he redeemed? He said, "Get the dragon glass while I fight this guy," and then he died.
He just killed John.
He died very fast too. I was expecting more of a fight.
Well, they had
Yeah, but remember the fucking
White Walker.
The White Walker. What? What'd you say?
They had to do that to show the power of the White Walker.
Well, it's not about the power of the White Walker. That White Walker has been a warrior for fucking thousands of years. It's been alive. Like, you don't think it's like, okay, he's going to come over, he's going to swing his big axe, let me step to the side. All right, stuck on the floor, let me swing at him. All right, he dodged it. All right, he's going to swing at me here, let me duck. Like, they've been alive for thousands of years. They're incredible fighters, and he was treating him like he was nothing. Like, you know, meanwhile, John's trying to fucking grab the dragon glass and try to simultaneously him.
What? You know what's funny? After John killed that White Walker, right? And it was zooming up to the top of the mountain where the other White Walker was, I was half expecting that to be Benjamin Stark.
Why would Benjamin Stark be leading the White Walkers?
Well, I thought he was. I didn't know if it was going to be the leader or not, but I thought that was going to be him. Because we haven't seen him since like one of the first couple episodes where he went back there. So it's safe.
We may never see him again. We may never see him again, but I mean, he could pop up at some point. To what purpose, I have no fucking idea. But you know, seems like that should have been done like 3 seasons ago.
Well, we know it will happen if at the beginning of an episode, like they'll be like previously on Game of Thrones, and they'll show him leaving from like the first season.
Yeah. That's when you know they're gonna touch back on something.
Asshole.
But yeah, that was really fucked up. I actually got afraid that John was gonna die. I was like,
No, like
are they gonna? I'm like, yeah, but George R. R. Martin said that there are people who are dead in the books, major characters who are alive.
Well, magically, there was one boat left.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I actually wouldn't have minded if they would have ridden Wunwun out to the boats. That would have been cool. They were riding the.
When they went on the little boat at the end, the person that was sailing the boat had a hood over them, and I thought it was going to be a White Walker that was going to attack them.
No, it's not fucking Vampire Diaries, where it's just like, it's me, and then fucking, yeah, no, it's not. No, I think it's just like they're fucking in the deep north, and they're just like, I need to stay fucking alive. They're thinking about the beach or something, so.
We were actually just talking about how, like, when one was going through into the water, we thought he was going to grab the boat and help them, but he didn't. He just kept walking into the water.
He's just like walking by. He just walks the fuck away. He doesn't even need a boat. He's just fucking walking through the fucking ocean.
Pulling zombies off his fucking back and shit.
Imagine if he became a White Walker.
No, there's probably a White Walker. There has to be, like, at some point, there had to be White Walker giants.
Man, that'd be terrible.
We don't fuck.
Do you think at some point the White Walkers are going to talk? Can they talk? I don't know.
Why would you want to hear them talk? Why? Why do you want to hear them talk? They screech. They sound like the fucking not the nerds, the wraiths from the fucking Lord of the Rings. Actually, that's probably where they based their voices off of from the Lord of the Rings with the wraiths. That's actually what it reminded me of. But all of these little White Walkers, that's they're chump change compared to fucking Sauron from Lord of the Rings. Right? Sauron's just like fucking. Oh, they're bringing people back from the dead. Orc army, fucking get on them right there, just take them out. Oh God!
I like how at the end the White Walker leader did the fucking cane taunt when he brought everybody back.
I actually thought he was doing from. Well, he didn't actually do it. It's not a taunt. He's raising the fires from hell, Gideon. Jesus Christ! Why don't you have some respect? But,
yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no,
that was him just making all of the people that just got killed come back to life again.
Thanks for the help, guys. Thank you. Like fucking. That guy is a.
just built my army like 10 times stronger in 20 minutes. Thanks.
That was John's whole point of why he went to go get them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's better to leave with some people than to leave with none.
Right.
You know what I mean? But my God, there's a chance. I mean, George R. R. Martin said the ending would be bittersweet, but this show isn't George R. R. Martin's world. This is David Benioff and D.B. Weiss's world.
Right.
There's a good chance that the White Walkers could defeat the humans. There's a good fucking chance that can happen.
Don't you think?
And that's a scary thought.
Didn't they say it's ending the same way as the books?
Probably not.
No, they never confirmed that.
They
never confirmed that. They know how. They know how.
No, they said they're going to the same place, just in a different way.
Yeah, but I mean, at the last minute, they could just change their mind. There's nothing stopping them from changing their minds.
They could, but
I'm just saying, like that, some fucked up shit. If that happened, I mean, that'd be great. That'd be a great ending.
That's been.
I mean,
a while.
We don't even know how many seasons there's gonna be still.
7.
7 or 8, because after season 4 ended, they announced that season 4 was the halfway point of the series, so probably 7 or 8.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
HBO, the executives want them to go all the way to 10, 9 or 10, but they're planning on ending it around 7 or 8. But yeah, I think this episode raised it raised the bar of the series. It really did. It I mean, it's a top 5-er episode. It's a straight up like. This is one of like you put this up there with Reigns of Castamere, with Baylor. I think that's all where Ned Stark loses his head. With fucking the children pictures on the wall, maybe. I mean, it's up there. It's magnificent. Lion in the Rose. But I loved it. I really did.
That children zombie thing was like kind of cool how they did that.
Was one of the like I got the feeling. I was gonna say I got the feeling that one of those children zombies was that lady's child, and that's why she froze. I could be wrong.
No, they sent the boat off before that even happened.
No.
She put her kids on the boat.
No, I know that, but like maybe it was a child that she lost or something, like before.
Gideon, do you know how many fucking people there are in the Army of the Dead? And do you know how many people there are in the North? You think that her child, this isn't the fucking vampire guy, like her child.
I think more or less she was stunned to see a group of children standing in front of her in this like small battle.
I suppose.
What do you mean you suppose? What evidence do you have that those were her children? She had 2 of her
random guess. It was just a random guess.
No, I think it's just she was surprised. She's caught off guard.
And then she fucking died and came back.
Because as a mother, she didn't want to kill these kids even though they were zombies.
What'd you say, Adam?
No, I said when she did this, like I thought she was about to like fuck him up, and then she just got overrun, and I was like, oh, it's like The Walking Dead. I love how they're all just like fucking her up and everything. She's like screaming, but you got the sense that when she was talking with her children that like she's very like she loves kids. She's very family oriented. And then she died hard. She died really fucking terribly. I gotta tell you, as
a pack of children
Gideon,
could actually be more dangerous than full-grown adults.
Yeah, because if those were adults, you would have been like at him, like fighting him and everything. But
yeah, but the children, they're small, they're fast, they're agile, so like they were able to like get all over her like really fast. For adults, it wouldn't be like that.
He was a pretty good fighter too when we were watching her fight.
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
You know the funny thing, it says it here on the Clash of Kings on the back that the wall was meant to protect the White Walkers from Stannis Baratheon. It's a little bit of fun lore. Yeah. No, I really think you check that out. It's really good. They built the wall to protect them, the dead, from Stannis Baratheon. That's actually a fact.
But Stannis is freezing to death.
He's not freezing to death, but his horses are. It's fucking, yeah. But, you know, he's fucking Stannis. The guy almost starved to death, alright? He can take care of a little bit of cold, puts on some more wolf skin.
He's losing
alright.
men.
Yeah, well, you know, he doesn't need him. He doesn't need him. He's making it more even for the Boltons. He's evening it out. Making it slightly a fair fight.
Even he was worried about it, but they knew that they can't turn back. They gotta stay where they are because
he wasn't worried. He was just annoyed. He was absolutely fucking annoyed. He walks over to his fucking chess set and takes off the fucking stormcloaks. He's like, and he just tosses it aside. He's like, all right, because why would anything go right for me? So nothing's ever gone right for that fucking man, you know. But I wish you would have had him this episode. Next subject after the battle at Hardhome, or the slaughter at Hardhome. Oh my god! The one problem I had with the entire sequence was when they shut the gates on the wildlings who were trying to come over, and then they all stopped. It was like really quiet.
They jump scared.
And you hear them fighting, but it got really, really quiet. And I'm like, you would have heard people. You heard people dying, but you would have heard people dying right up at the fucking gate. At the gate. That just annoyed me because I was just like, that wouldn't really happen. But whatever. I was like, fuck it. I minor gripe. But yeah, let's talk about Dany and Tyrion. So Tyrion's I
gotta say something first. This is why I like Tyrion, because Tyrion likes to tell it how it is. And it's about frickin' time that he actually, of course it's Tyrion to do this, because nobody else would, finally tells her how it is. Finally. She finally gets the concept, because it came out of his mouth. And I have mad respect for Tyrion.
Tyrion for the Iron Throne.
She's surrounded by yes men.
Besides Tyrion?
It's ridiculous.
Pretty much tells her what you're doing isn't what you should be doing. You're doing it wrong. If you're going to do it right.
Yeah. I mean, she really doesn't need the Iron Throne. I mean, she could just stay there. She could conquer all the free cities.
It's more,
I mean, she's still young. She could just, like, go to Westeros in 10 years when her army's even bigger and go over there. Not that it would help. I mean, she has to fight Stannis, and now she'll just lose. But what were you saying?
I think it's more of a pride thing at this time than making logical sense. Like, her pride makes her want to go over there and reconquer what her family had. And Tyrion's like, he explains detail by detail why it would be a bad idea.
I think more or less that she wants to just show all those families that she absolutely fucking hates, that she's not taking shit anymore, and that she can defeat all of them, just to prove the point.
You break the fucking wheel.
Yeah, that's why I should talk about the wheel. But, makes sense. I don't even think she really wants the Iron Throne, honestly. I think she just wants to fucking go to war and kill everybody she fucking hates. But you can't do that if you're afraid to kill people, and that's what she's afraid to do. She doesn't want to kill people, but she's okay with going to war and killing other people. I don't know. I just
Well,
don't get
she's
it.
just like George W. Bush when he was in office, not making any good decisions, fucking surrounded by yes men. She's happy to go to war. I mean, it's not her fighting in the war. It's not her It's not her kids that are dying out there. It's not her people. All right. She's never held a fucking sword. All right. She doesn't know what it's like to be out there. I mean, look, Tyrion finally. Hopefully, she listens to Tyrion.
I
She
think
understands her
she's.
father was.
I think she's
Psychic.
gonna appoint eventually. You might see it by next season. She's gonna appoint Tyrion to be her
Hand.
and that's how he always ends
Hand
up
of the queen.
anyway. So he's gonna do whatever it takes for him to have a nice place to sleep and have plenty of wine, and you know he's gonna do whatever it takes to have that.
I like how she stopped him after like the second cup.
Well,
No.
he's probably been drinking. Like he probably already been drinking when we got into that scene.
She was like, I need you to say coherent sentences or something. Then she took the cup away. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
He's an
I think
alcoholic.
I like how he managed to relate to her. That like we both have shit fathers. I thought that was interesting.
And you're missing the part where he said we're both terrible. He's right on that. She's terrible and he's terrible.
And she's like, "Oh, you're bragging about how you murdered your parents." I was like, "Yeah."
I'm curious.
I've heard about all the shit you've been doing over here. You shouldn't be fucking talking.
I think he's gonna
Are you
try.
gonna
And
say
stop,
something?
I think he's gonna try and stop her from sleeping with the Hario.
You look like if Abraham Lincoln was abandoned in Norway. That's what you look like right fucking now.
With my
In
awesome-
Ireland.
He just looks like Abraham. He have like almost his facial hair. Just shave off the mustache part. Just go with the look. Shave this off and just have like the sideburns, man. Just go full Irish Wolverine.
We should buy him a northern soldier uniform.
Houseboating?
Does that mean in the future I get to be played by Daniel Day-Lewis?
You get to be played by
Yeah.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Well, I was gonna say Brendan Gleeson. Oh, great actor, but sure, Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah, give him Gilbert Gottfried.
Imagine Gideon
He's a fucking
dressed in a northern.
Aaron.
Yeah. Gideon dressed in a northern soldier uniform with the voice of Gilbert Gottfried.
I want to march with Daenerys. Like fucking. Oh God. Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, we got Jorah going back to the slave master who he fucking like decked in the face with his elbow because he's a man. He's awesome. And it's pretty sad. Jorah just wants to fight in front of the queen one more time and then die. He just wants to basically just be a slave or do whatever. He's like, you can sell me, you can do whatever the fuck you want from me. If I'm not with her, I don't want to live.
He's gonna be a stone man soon. He doesn't care anymore.
Yeah. I mean, he could try to hack off his hand, you know.
It's already
Do like the salt.
It's probably been
Well, some
weeks.
people did.
It's probably been weeks since he's been touched, and it's probably in his bloodstream, and he already knows it.
I don't know why he hasn't started.
That's true.
Maybe he hasn't looked for a cure or anything. Or he probably. I wonder if
There is no
or something
cure.
like Stannis' daughter happened to her.
Yeah, but I mean, that's Stannis' daughter. That's Stannis.
Right.
That's Stannis.
Wait. No. Like,
Gideon, you're talking about a twig and you're talking about a mountain. All right.
no,
You
listen,
gotta stop that right now.
listen. When he first went back to the slaver, I thought he was gonna try and earn money to go to a doctor and see if they could do anything. But then that didn't happen. So that's when I don't know what he's doing now.
Oh, Gideon, he's kind of poor. He can't- and he's not like from a.
Did you hear what I said or no?
What?
I said when he
I
first
did hear.
went back to the slaver, I thought he went to earn money to go find someone who can fix it.
Yeah, I don't think that's his thing. I think he just wants to fucking fight and then probably die fighting. He's just I mean, you know, it's a death sentence.
Instead of becoming a The army of Stone
I didn't
Cold.
hear what you said. The army of Stone Cold? Jesus Christ. Alright, what happened? What else happened in this fucking episode other than John,
Do you not take
Danny, Jorah?
yeah,
Oh, Sansa and,
Reek
yeah,
and
Ramsay, Reek, and Sansa. I like that Reek finally told Sansa that Theon didn't kill her brothers. Rickon is out by Rickon and Asha left, and they're by Lord Umber. They're over there by the Umbers. That's where they're chilling over there. Bran is at the fucking werewolf tree in the Three-Eyed Raven. Rickon and Asha, the wildling chick, is at Lord Umber's place, and yeah, that's it on that part. I mean, I like the scene. I like the fine Sansa knows that her parents aren't dead.
Is there any character in the show that right now that's further north than Bran?
I don't think so. No.
Alright. And we also have the scene with Ramsay and Roose doing a strategy.
I think Bran is in the land of always winter. I think he's actually there. That sounds like a thing from a fucking Santa Claus movie. Always winter? Oh, I don't know. That's fucking ridiculous. And then what do we have after that? We had Ramsay and Roose preparing. So I guess Stannis is coming next episode. Ramsay's gonna go out there with 20 men and maybe try to kill Stannis. Try to do the reversal of what Yara Greyjoy did when they went to go try to rescue Theon.
Yeah. Let's see if it works this time.
I don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, does he? Melisandre can see attempts on her own life in the future. She can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is just a suspicion of mine. I think what's going to. What the fuck are you saying? What?
I was gonna say maybe the battle in the snow that Stannis saw was his battle with Ramsay, not invading Winterfell.
No. But he described it as a great battle in the snow, which means it would be a sweeping epic of thousands of people fighting. So it could be with the White Walkers. It could be with Ramsay. It could be, but with 20 men, you don't describe it. He's not a man who just loosely goes where he said, "I saw a great battle in the snow."
Was that his line?
I think what's going to happen. Yeah, that's what he said in season 2 or 3. No, season 2 or 3. I think what's going to happen. This is my theory. Ramsay's going to go in because Melisandre can see attempts on her own life. I think that Stannis is going to defeat Ramsay. He's going to capture him, and I think he's going to trade Ramsay for Roose, and Roose will be like, fuck him, I got a son. I got another son coming. And then Ramsay's going to be like, what the fuck? And then fucking cut his head off or burn him or whatever. I think Roose is just going to leave his son out to fucking die.
And then Ramsay's going to kill his father?
You know this world doesn't work that way. You've been in 5 seasons.
No, I'm asking you if that's what you said.
Oh, no. Stannis will probably gonna be like, Roose, come out here, get your son or something. And Roose is gonna be like, fuck him, I don't want him. I have a legitimate better son coming. And Stannis is like, all right, whatever, fuck it, burn him. And that's it.
And then I
think Roose is going to abandon Ramsay. That's what I think is going to happen.
And then what would happen with Sansa then?
Who gives a shit about Sansa? She'd probably just stay in the fucking castle.
Brienne.
Oh, Brienne. Yeah. Brienne.
Brienne's sitting out there still waiting.
My fucking god.
If Stannis does make it to there and he like sacks the Winterfell, then Brienne might run in during that and try to take Sansa then.
We know it's coming. She's gonna camp out there as long as she needs to until she gets her hands on her.
The only thing, Brienne might try to kill Stannis, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not. If she takes his head off, I mean, Melisandre could resurrect him. If he gets impaled, Melisandre can resurrect him. But then again, he's surrounded by his fucking army. Brienne isn't that fucking smart. She's not that dumb to go do that, to walk into his fucking camp and kill him. Not that she could get to him.
It depends. It depends what's more important to her: rescuing Sansa or killing Stannis.
Probably killing Stannis.
Well, it's not killing Stannis. It's not killing Stannis. It's avenging Renly.
By killing Stannis.
But, well, by killing Stannis, yes, you asshole, yes. I don't know, man. 2 episodes left. I enjoyed this fucking episode a lot. I really did. I mean, we had a great, not even a slow burn. It was just great, concise acting and everything. I really wish just that we could have seen Stannis just a bit, just to see what he's doing.
We forgot one thing. We forgot the whole Cersei storyline.
Yes, we did. Oh, she is slurping water off of a dirty, where people probably shit themselves and bled and vomited and pissed. She is slurping water off of a dirty floor.
I think there's 2 important things we learned from her scenes. The first one being that Kevin is coming to be the Hand of the King, and the second one being that the work is still being done on the mountain.
Yeah. Oh no, I think he was saying that Kevin's already there. Kevin's come back.
He's been summoned to be Hand of the King or whatever.
Yeah, I think he's already there. Because remember, this show jumps a few weeks. I think he's already there. He already came back from Casterly Rock.
We also learned that she can't live without money.
Well, it's not that she's living without money. Like, she's not, like, trying to sell watermelons. She's fucking in jail.
Oh,
in the worst jail. What?
We forgot Arya as well.
Yeah, Arya. I'm sorry to the the people watching. I didn't make a list. I was so excited about this episode. I kept rewatching and reading. But yeah, Arya's Lana. Lana, she's Lana now. I like.
What a pointless fucking waste of an episode time.
Screen time?
Just everything that's going on in that girl's life is just so irrelevant and pointless to what's really currently going on. It's just like...
Yeah, remember, it's all going to come back around. She's going to turn into some, badass fucking assassin. Come back and start, laying waste to people.
Adam, what if she acts like... What if she's the cyborg ninja of the show, and Gray Fox was to the first game?
Perhaps. In Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I mean, okay, she wouldn't be that OP, first of all, but I mean, yeah, I think she could. Well, I don't know. I mean, the way the show's going, I mean, unless they start importing people from Bravos and the other continents to come fight, they're gonna need all the faceless men. They're gonna need everyone to fight those fucking White Walkers. Now their army is a lot bigger than that too. So I don't know.
Is there anybody still alive? Is there anybody still alive on Arya's kill list?
Yeah, Maren Trant, the Mountain technically. Cersei, no, she's not on there. Maren Trant, who the fuck else is there?
Is Cersei on
I
there?
don't know.
I'm curious.
I think so.
So I'm curious what her end game. I'm curious what her end game is going to be, because it doesn't seem to factor into the main thing that's going on right now.
Yeah, but who's to say that Arya is going to make it to the end game?
Yeah, but so that means her end game would be dying.
Well, I'm talking about the final stretch of the show. I'm trying to see how Stannis really comes into it.
Well, if
they've been really setting him up. tragic type of a character. I mean, I don't know. I could only hope that he fucking doesn't die, but you know, I love Stannis very much. So
Let's say
I know Kyle is pro Greyjoy. Me too. I'm pro Greyjoy as well.
let's say he takes.
Honestly, I think are going to kill Daenerys. I really do believe that. I hope they do. What's up?
I was gonna say Stannis takes Winterfell. Let's assume he takes Winterfell. Then what happens? For
He
him
keeps going south.
to go. So who does he put in charge of Winterfell when he's gone?
Who does he put in charge of Winterfell?
Yeah, if he's gonna sack it, he's not just gonna leave it empty.
Oh no, obviously he's not going to leave it empty. I mean, he might leave somebody behind, but he's trying to win the favor of the Northern Lords to rally. Because remember, their numbers have been greatly diminished, but you know, he's trying to win their favor right now by taking fucking Winterfell. So, I mean, does it matter? I mean, he probably just throw fucking anyone up there. I mean, maybe one of the Karstarks, maybe one of the Umbers. I mean, I know he'll probably eventually put the twins and kill Walder Frey.
Isn't his goal now more so fighting the White Walkers than it is the throne?
No. He saved the wall from the wildlings. Now he's going down to take Winterfell. Then he's going to go down and take King's Landing. Probably what he wants to do is stabilize his shit, and then when he has everyone he can count on, they're all the great houses. Then he's going to try to probably ask the Iron Bank for more money and tell them, look, we need 50,000, 100,000 people to come here so we can go up there and fight this threat that's coming. So it's, I mean, I don't know. I don't. Ramsay's a very formidable fighter. We saw that in the episode where they were going to take Theon back, the Greyjoys went to go take Theon back, the Ironborn. And I don't know. I'd like to see. I don't know what I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. It's like when I was watching The Wire. I have no idea what the fuck's gonna happen. I truly don't.
I was gonna say something.
I think it's. Oh, go ahead, please go ahead.
I remember what it was. I don't remember. Fuck. He's gonna take the Iron Throne.
We're only live, motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right.
Just end it. Fuck, I don't remember.
Just end it on that. Kyle, any last thoughts?
I still think Theon's up to something.
I don't think Theon is up to something. I think his dad is, and I think his sister is. And hopefully, if there is a god, they will introduce this motherfucker's uncles. I want to see Victarion Greyjoy. I need to see this man. I need it. But that was our review of Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 8, Hardhome.
Like, comment,
subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe. It'll take you a fraction of a second. It'll take. You don't even have to watch us. Just subscribe. Who gives a shit? We'll pop up on your newsfeed. Ignore us. Just subscribe. That's all you gotta do.
Ignore us. We love you.
What?
Spanish people.
We don't. I said don't actually ignore.
What'd you say?
Don't actually ignore us. We actually love you, people.
Sure. Yeah. Love. That's. Stas Baratheon's the one you king.
Black people.
Black people.